Good afternoon. My name is Yulkendi Valdez. Last summer, on my way to my consulting internship, I found out that yet once again, another black man has been killed by the police. I was terrified. I was crying. And when I finally got to the office, I did not have anyone to talk to about my feelings. I felt at that moment that my blackness did not belong in corporate America.
My name is Josuel Plasencia. 2 summers ago, I was an intern at Goldman Sachs. On Monday mornings, while my peers talked about weekend getaways to the Hamptons, Cape Cod, and other similar destinations, I struggled to relate as a young, low-income Latino male. I felt I did not belong in corporate America. Yulkendi's experience and mine is one that is shared by many millennial of color professionals at top and leading companies. A sense of a lack of belonging. As you see, we have a problem. So what can we do about it? We wanted to find out. So we got grants and resources from EY, Deloitte, and other organizations to travel the world executing leadership programs. In these programs, Yulkendi and me facilitated what are often very tough conversations. Conversations that we consider taboo. Conversations on race, gender, ethnicity, about our identities. And we did so in Mexico, Chile, and the Dominican Republic with millennial of color professionals. The results were outstanding. Our peer-to-peer and experiential approach to these tough conversations really yielded some amazing results. We saw the growth of what we saw as the key skills for the leader the future needs. Leaders that have empathy, that are collaborative, that have an adaptive mindset. These skills working together are the skills that we see are behind inclusive leaders. Based on these experiences, we decided to co-found Project99. Project99 is a leadership development company that is developing these inclusive leaders. So what is an inclusive leader exactly? It's connected to the 99. You see, everyone in this room is 99.99% at the DNA level and 0.01% unique compared to everyone else. And that's in this room, that's in Boston, in the US, and the world. Amazing. So, an inclusive leader is someone who embraces our collective power and also embraces our individual uniqueness. Though Project99 had international origins, we pivoted to where the challenges were the biggest. And it was right here in the United States. Millennial of color professionals, Latinos and African Americans in corporate America are 3 times more likely to quit their jobs compared to their counterparts. 3 times. This is costing corporate America $64 billion. That's a lot of money. And we're in the Fed, but yes, that's still a lot of money. You know? So, what Project99 is doing, we are positioning ourselves to not only help millennial color talent get a seat at the table, but stay in the table. That's our focus. Developing inclusive leaders means that companies can engage, retain, and advance millennial of color talent. And in the process, companies are saving a lot of time and a lot of money. And ultimately, that's going to help their bottom line.
So how do we exactly help these companies achieve their bottom line in terms of their talent development and retention? where we're excited to launch our 99 Accelerator, a 9-month leadership development experience for high-performing millennial talents at top companies, where we give them the opportunity to tackle racial equity at the workplace. Imagine what can happen when we give young professionals the power to drive cultural change at their companies. They grow, they stay longer, and they produce results. On the other hand, we also do customized programming, one-day workshops, or multi-day retreats where we help companies achieve their different diversity and inclusion needs. So how does this exactly look like? Let me start by asking you a question. Raise your hand if you've ever been to a diversity training where mainly a PowerPoint is used, and by half of the presentation, the majority is dozed off or using their phones. I imagine a lot of you have. At Project 99, we're trying to do it differently. We're revamping the traditional corporate training and making it more peer-to-peer and experiential, and of course, driven by young people who are gonna make up the majority of the workforce. But one thing is to tell you, another thing is to show you. So before I do that, I'm gonna get off the stage. Project 99, our facilitators do not bring suits. We don't talk at you or have a PowerPoint. We make it a conversation. So let's do an activity. I'm gonna ask everybody to stand up. Thank you. It is very simple. At the count of 3, I'm gonna have everybody scream out their names. It can be your first name or your last name all together. Does that make sense? All right, 1, 2, 3. Thank you, have a seat. That is actually the beginning of an activity we call the name game. A name sometimes is an easy way to feel like someone doesn't belong. For example, when I was navigating job interviews, a lot of people would say my name wrong. So I had to develop the resilience and the grit when I come in the room to say my name loud and clear and proud. So I would go in the room and say, I'm Yulkendi Valdez. And that might sound funny, but that's the kind of energy and confidence an underrepresented professional has to build to make it in the corporate world oftentimes. And that's something we want to do for every participant that walks into our programming. And that gets into our content, really. We believe that a lot of programs stop at the professional development end. That same person uses a PowerPoint, lists the 10 ways to be an effective leader, the skills that you need, but that's just a message to a general audience. We believe every person in this room has that 0.01. So we really infuse identity into everything we do. Who you are, your fears, your challenges, and what you want to achieve, and how you want to bring your full self to work. We believe those two in combinations are the key to develop the inclusive leaders of tomorrow.
Project 99 is very excited to be working with SAP, currently our top client and partner. Working with such a respected and recognized brand, we believe is going to have a big ripple effect in us working with similar organizations. This is our timeline for the rest of this year. Project 99 facilitating leadership programs with respected organizations across various industries, leading to our 99 Accelerator program, which will be launching in January of 2018. Right now, we are connected to top brands, top companies, to see what are the companies that are going to launch their own 99 Accelerator programs next year. And we're very excited to announce those soon. So, to conclude, I have one ask for everyone here, and it is an official invitation to the 30 by 2030 Summit. So what is 30 by 2030? You see, the country is 30% Latino and African American, but leaders, senior leaders, decision makers in corporate America are only 3% Latino or African American. At Project 99, we have a bold goal to accomplish by 2030. And in this room, we have business leaders, we have professionals, we have entrepreneurs, we have students. All of us are important for this goal of getting to 30 by 2030. So on October 18th, we are hosting Project 99's official company launch event at WeWork Boston, just 2 minutes from here, at 745 Atlantic. Everyone in this room is receiving a free ticket to the event on October 18th. And you can go to the website, 30by2030summit.com, and in 2 clicks, your name and your email will be received, and we'll follow up with next steps. Join us in getting to 30 by 2030. We are Project 99. Thank you.